What was it like having an unwanted pregnancy? I stared at the little pink lines like they had personally betrayed me. This wasn't real. It couldn't be. But the test didn't care what I thought. It just sat there on the bathroom counter, confirming the one thing I never wanted to be true. I was pregnant. I gripped the sink, my stomach twisting into knots. How was I supposed to tell Max? We had a plan. College, careers, maybe some traveling. Kids were never in the equation. We were always careful too. This wasn't supposed to happen. For 3 days, I carried the secret around like a ticking bomb. Every time Max kissed me or made some joke about our future, my chest got tighter. I knew I couldn't keep it from him forever, but I was terrified. I wasn't just dropping news on him, I was dropping an earthquake. When I finally told him, I saw the exact moment it hit. His whole face shifted, like I had just knocked the air out of him. He sat back, ran a hand through his hair, and just stared at the floor. I don't know what to do, he finally said. Me neither. My voice cracked, and before I knew it, I was crying. Max pulled me into his arms, and we just sat there on the couch, holding on to each other like the world was about to end. In a way, it kind of was. At least, the world we thought we'd have. The next few weeks were a mess of whispered conversations, sleepless nights, and waves of panic that hit at the worst times. We went back and forth 100 times. Could we do this? Were we ruining our lives? Were we ready? In the end, we decided to keep the baby. I don't even remember the exact moment we chose. It was like the idea just settled into place. This was happening. We were going to figure it out. Max tried to stay strong, but I saw the cracks. He had big dreams, starting his own business, building something from the ground up. That was slipping through his fingers now. One night, he sat on the edge of our bed staring at his hands. I don't think I can do both, he admitted. I didn't know what to say. I knew what this meant to him. And now, he was giving it up. Over the next few months, I watched Max turn into a different person. Not in a bad way, just in a way I had never seen before. He picked up an extra job and started night school. He barely slept, but he never complained. Every time I told him he didn't have to do all of this, he just kissed my forehead and said, I do. When the baby came, it was like something clicked in him. I saw it the first time he held our daughter. He looked down at her tiny face and this soft, odd expression crossed his face. He was still scared, but now there was something else too. Love. Life didn't turn out the way we planned, but somehow it turned into something better. Max never started that business, but he found another path. A stable job, a future he could build for us. And even though it wasn't what he originally wanted, I never once heard him say he regretted it. Sometimes late at night when the baby was asleep and we were curled up on the couch, he'd whisper, I never thought this would be my life, but I wouldn't change it. And honestly, neither would I.